Good evening all, hope we are doing well. Welcome to Affinity Racing. I've moved the microphone slightly, so if it sounds a little bit different or we haven't quite got the levels right, do let me know. We managed to get ourselves some nice lighting in here as well, so that looks a little bit better than it normally does. So, there we go. A little bit of a last minute schedule of this stream. We normally stream every Monday on at 7 o'clock. And I literally scheduled this stream about 5 minutes ago. So, get my phone firstly, check that the stream is actually live, which I assume it is. And we will go for it in this one. Now, this is a very risky track. You know, when you're putting the streams together and you think, oh, I need to put another thumbnail or another buzzword or another title for the stream. I thought, what do we go for with this one? You always try and make it sound as exciting as possible. But this track is pretty risky, to be fair. When you try and push, a little bit like Brands Hatch in a lot of regards. I feel like this is the American Brands Hatch. How are we doing, Jim? Confirming that we are live. Thank you very much, buddy. Hope we're all well. This definitely feels like, yeah, an American Brands Hatch where if you run wide either way or you make a slight mistake, as we're about to there with a snap of oversteer, it really lets you know about it. Like proper. Divine BMX, how we doing? Welcome. I think that's the first time I've seen you in chat. We are in the Lambo for this one at the moment, but we're starting from the back. Now, annoyingly, no pit stops or anything like that. So whenever we get this with the daily races, we feel like, what's going on? And we have had this race a few times recently. Now, I might be getting mixed up or feel like it's came up a bit more regular than it has because we've also had it in the manufacturers, I think. I think I did that one. And so it maybe feels like we've seen it a little bit more than we actually have done, but it definitely feels like we've had it for a daily race quite a few times. It's a popular track on the dailies, that's for sure. No doubt about that. Holiday, how we doing? Hope we're all well. Welcome. Thank you to everyone for jumping straight in as soon as we've gone live as well. We didn't have this one scheduled in advance, which we normally try and do. Right then. Let's jump into this first one then. Zero practice, starting right from the back, no quali time set. However, normally we think, right, well, we'll try and get our way through the grid. We'll maybe undercut, we'll maybe do something a little bit different when we start from the back. But in fact, this one is just a flat race. 14 laps, flat out. And normally I'm not a fan of that. And I'm hoping that I can be proved wrong. Otherwise, this is going to be a pretty boring week of daily races. I haven't actually seen the other two combos. I just jumped straight on for daily race C. So maybe we end up at daily race A or B. But let's jump in for this one. First attempt from the back. Difficult car to drive this as well. Predictions in. Let's go. Again, fuel we do not even have to think about. I don't mind not pitting or anything like that, but when the fuel depletion's pretty high, I quite like those races where you've really got to think about it. Oh, look at this. Oh, God. Everyone's gone. Everyone's gone. Look at this. The entire grid is pretty much off the track. Oh, my days. Thank God we got this one recorded. Otherwise, not many people's going to believe me without video evidence. Oh, one Lambo cuts across another. There we go. We're up to P10. We made up 6 positions on that lap. Or the start of that lap. Someone else is about to serve a penalty. Absolute carnage right the way across the grid there. 3-second penalty for this guy. Was he the one that caused it all? Oh, and another. There we go. We are up to P8. 1 lap, 8 positions. Right, P6 maybe. We got P6 right in front of us here. As always with the Lambo, the lift-off oversteer, pretty horrific. If you can just keep a handful of revs on through the corners after you lift. It always seems to appreciate that. Well, a bit of contact there, but that one absolutely was fair enough. I was just about to reference a Max Verstappen lunge with that one. It was starting to feel like it there. Absolute carnage on the first lap. Always is. Always is, isn't that? Not normally with this track, though, to be fair. This track, they're normally pretty chill on the first lap, or they try to be, it feels. I'll start turning. I knew we were going to get a bit of contact there. Oh, don't run wide. Thank God for that. Oh, that's definitely a penalty. Yeah, penalty. Can't argue with that one much either. Oh no. Gotta make sure that guy stays in front of us there. Because our contact was definitely our fault. Right, it's not much fun racing from the back of the grid when you know you're not really going to manage to make your way forward. Such as that. Oh no! Oh, I thought I'd saved it. I thought I'd saved it. Oh, nah. I absolutely thought I'd saved that one. Bugger. Right, recovery race from the back of the grid. Yet again, we're down at the bottom of the grid. Not ideal. Not ideal. Just as I was talking about earlier, the lift-off oversteer of that Lambo. That was absolutely what got me there. Oh! Goodbye to the Ferrari. Oh man, 8 seconds slower on this particular lap. Oh, keep it in. Look at the field spread on this one. P1, I mean, obviously we've cost ourselves 8 seconds at some point, but P1, I don't think that's P2 with him. I think P1 is just by himself. Absolutely. He's going through turn 1 now, and everyone else is just coming on to that pit straight. So he's flying mega rapid quick. Right, big group of cars just up ahead here, and we're going to do our best to catch up to them. Still 1 second off the pace of the fastest lap for the moment. Got quite a way to go with this one. We're only just over, or we're at the halfway point of this race as well. Catching up to these guys though, 2.7 to the next position. Group of 4 here. Right, here we go. Catching up, catching up. Bit of lag from Stee in front there. Please don't be a penalty. Please don't be a penalty. It's going to be a penalty. Ah! Right, still catching to these guys though. Less than 2 seconds the gap now. God, for a group of cars fighting so much, we're really struggling to close up. We did have that penalty in the last lap, but 4 laps to go. Can we close at all to these guys? They've done fairly well to fight and keep good pace. That's for sure. There you go. 3 wide. Now we're talking. Come on, surely we've got a catch now. Oh no, look at that, they just swap orders. 1.2 to the to Ricardo behind here. Right, we're down into the 25s, that's as fast as it gets for us so far. Oh, someone's gone wide, it was only a matter of time. Oh, they've had a nightmare rejoining. We're about to go around the outside here. Quick touch of the brakes, get slowed down. Up to P10. Right, well, we were gifted that one, thankfully. No imagination again then, same track as last week. Yeah, well last week was the... Well actually I was talking about it at the start. Was this a daily race one or was this... I didn't know if I was getting confused because it was in the manufacturers as well. Or was it both? Is that why I feel like I've seen it so much recently? a crap week of dailies. Definitely not going to be for everyone. What is actually Daily Race A and B? Because I haven't seen them yet, really. I opened this one straight up ahead of the stream and didn't even look at the other two, so I've genuinely got no idea. P9's gone. Oh! Gonna give him that one back. I'm trying to give him it back. I was trying to give him it back. I don't know if he's just trying to wipe us out or get into slipstream. You saw me lift there. You saw me lift quite a bit. He's going to have the penalty. As long as everybody knew that I lifted to try and let him pass there. Matt, how are we doing? Hope we're all good. B and C are good races. What is Daily Race B? I still haven't seen it. I came straight on to this one. I paid no attention. So if someone can enlighten me as to what Daily Race B is. Oh, Deep Forest. Oh, that's not too bad. I love a race at Deep Forest. I will always enjoy a race at Deep Forest. One of my absolute favourite tracks. Underestimated, I think, as a Gran Turismo track. Always seems to produce good racing as well. I don't know if it's just because we've had some nightmares around there, but overall seems to produce good racing. Well, we can have a look at race B if people would prefer as well, easily. Magic. Well, we take P9 as a half decent recovery race. Not too bad, all things considered. Sort of alright. We should have been, considering we were up to P9 or P10 after one lap, you'd think I could have done a bit better. We'll try and push forward though. We'll try and set a bit of quality time and whatnot. I don't know if I want to race it in the Lambo, however. We'll have a quick watch of the carnage at the start, because that was pretty funny. The Evo more stable. Ah, yeah, I've seen a few people setting good laps in the Evo. Good, very good shout. Let me have a look at that one, probably. we're trying to work out where the carnage starts from. I believe it's here. And everyone at this point is well off the track. Oh dear. Oh god. This guy's off. We're watching it all unfold here. Someone's off this side. He comes back on track. Those two guys are off. They're off. These guys are off. Everyone's off the track here. You literally cannot keep up with that one. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Right, we'll get a couple of laps, quick laps in. Oh, I know. No one lifts, carries on just through the carnage. I'm guilty of that as well, to be fair. I go, oh, we'll manage. Our quick reactions will sort us out. And then you drive straight into the back of somebody and go, ah, I should have lifted. Should have lifted. Happens every time. Right, who suggested what? Who did we say? We said the Evo. So let's have a look at the Evo. Bosh. We'll go blue. Why not? Yeah, Jammy suggested the Evo. There we go. So we will give that one a go. And see if we fare up any better. A little bit more difficult to turn in, the Evo, I would say. Oh, God. Yeah, a lot more difficult to turn in. Feels like you've got to lift a lot longer and turn a lot earlier, which might not be too great for this one here. Oh, God, I don't know if I'm a fan of this. That's difficult, that. You've got to really account for the understeer. Evo drives like a boat. It's quick in a straight line, as we know with the Evo. But yeah, nothing turns quite like the mid-engine cars, which is half their problem because they turn quick, but their back end turns even quicker than the front. So as a car, they end up facing the right way if you can then catch it once it is facing the way you want. Otherwise, it will just keep spinning. Right, 25.7 is going to be our time to beat. It's pointless really trying to start from the back, so we might as well jump straight into trying to set some quali times. You see how much we've got to lift there. We're doing less than 100 into turn 1, which you want to really be keeping that above 100 ideally, or for most other cars we'll probably comfortably manage that. Let me know some predictions in then. We're going to cross the line only one more time in this session, but if you can guess correctly what this lap time will be, as long as you've said it before the last final chicane, it is enough to count as a guess. So 25.722 we stand at the minute. Are we going to improve? Hopefully we are. If you guess correctly all 3 decimal places, you're going to have to start typing now. Quick, quick, quick. If you guess correctly and you get it bang on, free t-shirt from the merch store. We're 4/10 up. What's it going to be? Get your guesses in. Quick, 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 quick. $4.5 up here. Arc saying 125.3. I think that is 346. Something like that. We're half a second up. Go, 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 go. Oh, we've sacrificed a lot out that corner there, and I can't quite work out how. Go. 25.286. Arc was very close, to be fair. Oh, you don't want to drop down to third, but it's kind of what you need to get the car turned in. If you're in third gear there, you're going too slow. Oh, it's a boat! And off wide we go. 25.200 was one guess there. 25.302 was probably the closest, I think. We managed to just beat that a little bit. Arc saying 25.109. Oh, that might have been our next lap. If we could keep improving, maybe that could have been our next. Right. Into quali then, we will take a 25.286. That's our quali lap. Right then, if I can ask, if you haven't done so already, please do hit the like button before we jump into this one. If you also haven't done, please do hit the subscribe button as well. And if you haven't said hello yet, if you've subscribed to the channel but you haven't yet said hello in chat, please make sure you do so we can say thank you for subscribing. We're going to give this one a go in the Evo. Which I do think is still a good suggestion, by the way. No doubt about that. However, we got Dave the Rave and Ricardo in here, who we recognise. And we got Jojo in here, who we also recognise from an infamous incident a little while ago now. He's starting behind us. P15? 15? Happened to my voice there. P15? Jamie saying, rev the crap out of fourth. Noted. I shall do. Do we by any chance know what speed we get out of fourth gear, or do we not know? Xenophon, I don't know if I said hello when you came in, but hello if not. Andrew as well, how we doing? You guessed the 25.302. We just pipped that one. Right, we're still starting quite far back though, despite trying to set a bit of a quality time. We only done a couple of laps, of course. But a low 25, clearly not setting the mark in this lobby. Attempting the Evo, predictions in. What can we manage? From P10, higher or lower? Do we gain up the grid or do we drop back? That's what we should start playing. Never mind guess which position. Higher or lower? Most people will be very sensible and say lower. Much lower. We've got 15 cars in this race. I'd managed to finish 16th. Let's put it that way. Right. Looking or thinking about round the outside. Not a good idea. Someone heading off there, the Spaniard. Oh, despite... God, we braked very early there and lifted and coasted through that corner. Still almost went into the back of what was a big concertina effect. Keep it in. Right, we'll find out here how far fourth revs. Will we, will we not? No, because we're going to brake before we even max out fourth. Bit of contact there, pushing us through the corner. Ricardo almost running off the track here. Oh, look at the difference there. That is the difference of holding on to fourth, plus a slipstream, which definitely also helps. Ricardo's going to outbrake here, definitely. Oh no, he's not. He's going to hold on. Last of the late breakers, it remains to be Ricardo. We're going to jump to the inside though. He wants to be careful because we will understeer. But we're in front. Go! Oh, really trying to get this car turned. It really doesn't want to. You do have to drop down below that sort of 100 mile an hour mark, which, as we found out in the Lambo, can relatively comfortably manage that. Oh, I'm in 5th here. I should be in 4th there. Oh, and then I'm down into 2nd when we should be in 3rd. Come on. Have I got the wrong gearbox in this car or what? Oh, so desperate to get the power down. Right, you reckon we should get 134, 135 out of 4th gear? That's a very long range gear, that, isn't it? Probably what helps this car so much. Oh, we get 136 before I bottle it and upshift. Come on, go. It still works out to be quite a big slipstream, this as well. Oh, 137. We get an extra mile an hour out of 4th than we thought we could. Someone's gone there. Someone's gone off. Right, comes P7 for us. Wanting to get turned early and on the power early. There's a Honda in front of us here which may have just gone off the track, I'm not sure. Oh, I thought the Lambo was going for it. He has gone for it. We're going to get to the inside here. We're going to claim this one, I think, and get our foot down nice and early. He's going to be on the outside. Can we outdrag the Lambo? P6. P7. He's got the slipstream. Can we get a bit of side draft? Not going to happen. And they absolutely fly past us there. Can we have a look at this one? No, we best not. We best back off. Oh! Oh! He is so lucky we didn't have the reactions there. I'll be honest with you. Just as we were talking about, I think it was Matt that was said, it's funny when everyone just keeps their foot down and expects to just fly through the traffic. I really did think I thought he was going to ghost there. He was sideways for so long. I hate the ghosting system. I hate that that even exists in any sim racing or arcade racing at all. But I really was banking on it there because I didn't want to lift at all. Right, P6 for the moment. P6 for the moment. Let's go. Come on. Right, we've only done 4 laps. This feels like we've been racing this one much longer. And I mean that in a good way. 1.3 to the car in front here. Oh, we get up to 140 there before I again bottle it and think I don't want to blow my engine up. Not that you actually would do in the game, but you would certainly lose some time when it maxes out the revs. P6 still though. Ah! Dropped down to 3rd when we were going a bit too fast for 3rd gear. We've still, however, caught up to Demo in the NSX here, by the way, which is Honda's manufacturer for this season. That's ongoing or just finished up. Right, I know I can very easily get a bit ahead of myself on this channel. Happens all the time. And I look and I say, oh, what about a potential podium when there's quite a few cars between us and the podium. However, we can literally see P1, P2, 3, and 4 within literally less than a second of each other. Surely something has to go wrong. As P4 looks to get on the podium, he does, he goes for the dive there. So he's managed to get that one, and all of that is just costing them time, bringing them closer to us. So it's not the most unrealistic thing. We've got to get past Demo firstly, though, to put us P5. There we go. We found the max speed of 4th gear. Don't know if that was someone serving a penalty or ghosting or something there. Thought I saw a car ghosted out, might be wrong. Right, we're still closing to Demo. Ooh! Dropped down to 1st gear by mistake there. A double downshift. Still closing, come on. Oh, big snap as we end up in the air. Big mistake there, come on. Luckily no time lost though to the leader as well. Right, this one. Do we think we can have him on this one? This straight here, do we think we can get past him or 4 tenths within it? We're going to have slipstream plus straight line speed. 3.5 tenths, 3 tenths. 2.5 tenths. Right, we get that one. Go. P5 up from P10. Right, just over halfway through this race, come on. 4th gear is the sort of superpower of this car, really. .9 to the lead. It's the podium that we're after. We're just hoping for something to happen further up ahead. Looks like they're all keeping it together fairly cleanly for the moment. There you go, one of them's gone off, one of them's gone. He comes back on track just in front of the Italian. Come on. Podium finish would be a great result, absolutely. My problem on this channel is we often aim for a bit more than what is likely, but I do think that this one is within reach. You can see the podium about to serve a 1 second penalty, so this Italian is about to become the podium, and we are within 5.5 tenths and closing here. Come on. Alright, this guy's going to start defending. You can already see that he's defending as opposed to trying to push on to those two guys up ahead who are scrapping like crazy. And if that was me, I'd be thinking about pushing on rather than trying to hold on to the podium. I'm to the inside now, buddy. I'm to the inside. Got to give the space. He absolutely does. That's all fair. That is all fair and clean racing. All good stuff. Great racing with him there. We've got the right to that corner. There we go. Right, go, 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 go. We've got the podium. We have to run away now. Run! Go! Look at that, P1 side by side with P2. You got this. Go, go, go. Absolutely, Jim. Fingers crossed. We've got the magical fourth gear, which just seems to throw us down the racetrack. We were holding out some hope to get the podium. We've absolutely got it. We just need to clear these guys now. Getting a lot of understeer through the front tyres as well, which we need to be careful of. Look at that. Those guys absolutely scrapping for the lead. They've not let off at all. That's going to be a penalty, that. That's going to be a penalty, that. No, 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 no. Look at. Please serve it this lap. Please serve it this lap. Right, that's the only benefit that we've got. Is we'll drop back behind these guys. Oh, they're also serving a penalty. That is a lifesaver. That is an absolute lifesaver. That is a lifesaver. Go, 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 go. We are so lucky there to hold on. Those guys would be long past us if we were, if they weren't serving penalties as well. Let's hold on to it. Come on. Still closing ever so slightly to these guys. I think they've now there's about 6 tenths between them. I have a feeling that Spaniard's going to try and go for a move though at some point. Good chaps in P4 there as well. Final lap. These guys are still scrapping, look. I think the Spaniards just got to go for a move. They're going to serve a penalty. Another penalty there, which thankfully we should be still okay. Even after serving that. Which is really lucky for us that we built a gap there. We've had good pace. Matching in places, or most places, these race leaders, even though they're scrapping, they've managed to absolutely keep their foot in it and pull away. Trying not to make any more silly mistakes, because 2.5 seconds is the gap, but with a half-second penalty that can soon go. Go! Yeah, I'm not sure. The Evo I probably prefer to drive, but it is a little bit understeery, so I would suggest getting that first before you do the Lambo. There we go though, P3. Not many people expected that result, but I had a bit of faith. And faith served us well, because we didn't half need some miracles with all those penalties that we picked up. 2 or 3 penalties I think in total. Robert, how we doing? Good afternoon and evening from Texas. How about that? Thank you so much, buddy. Really appreciate that. Enjoying the content. Keep it coming. Absolute hero. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you for hopefully subscribing as well. What an absolute hero. All the way from Texas. How about that? Right, we got ourselves a good result on that one then. Can we do same again? Should we do same again, or should we have a look at a different race? Probably not going to do daily race A, as I ain't a fan or good enough to be doing that. So should we do daily race B, or should we have another look at daily race C? Or have a look, sorry, at daily race B, or do another daily race C. That makes sense? Something like that. Been subscribed for a few months. Oh, what a hero. Thank you so much, buddy. Forgive me then if you have been in chat previously, but I think that's the first time I have seen your name. I feel like I would always remember Robert, because Robert is the name of one of my favourite drummers. Robert Sweet. So I feel like I would remember if there was a Robert in the chat. Watch out for NTQ KITT kit. Is that a dirty driver we need to look out for, or someone much quicker than us? I suspect. Right, next car, what should we try? I'm a fan of the Lancer. I'll probably want to try, if we can, if we don't mind, if I could be forgiven for trying... The G70 I want to have a look at as well, actually, but the GTR is what I'm looking for. Where is it? GTR? Anybody? Where is it? It's in here somewhere. Oh, the Alpha 155 as well. Where the hell's the G... There it is, there. GTR. Few times, but the time difference makes it hard. Yes, absolutely, because you are quite the way in terms of time. A few hours behind, aren't you? Right then. Let's try this one. I'm a fan of the GTR. I love the GTR. Is it going to be any better than the Evo we've just tried? Totally different gearing in this one. Yeah, we tried the Lambo. I'm undecided on it, to be fair. There are some corners it feels like you can be a little bit quicker in, but the lift-off oversteer makes it a bit tricky. Being a mid-engine car, the lift-off oversteer, oh, goodness me. As I don't do many favours for the GTR here. But the lift-off oversteer is a bit of a killer. Or just makes it a bit of a gamble in some corners. So the Evo was pretty decent. I liked it, but there's a bit of understeer. You've got to turn in earlier, brake a little bit earlier, try and think about things a little bit earlier. The Lambo, you could definitely attack the corners a little bit more. Probably better for racing overall. But I'm going to try the GTR here. We'll get 2 laps in. In fact, no we won't. Yes we will. No we won't. No we won't. We'll get this lap and we get 1 more lap. So get your predictions in. What do you think our lap time will be? If you get it correct, free t-shirt from the merch store. Iffy. Yeah, that's one way of putting it, Robert. Yeah, a little bit iffy. Yeah, you're second guessing the Lambo a lot of the time. Oh no! Right, you've got to shift a lot quicker or earlier in this GTR. Right, that's our first lap then. Can we try and improve on that? We're only 3/10 behind the lap time we set in the Evo. And we're already almost a 10th up here. We're about to be 2 tenths up. 10th and a half. Right, there we go. 10th and a little bit up. Try and double that improvement. Let's go, come on. That's it, that's it, that's it. Go, 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 go. 2 tenths up, go. I don't know if we should short shift in this or not, really. I'll be honest. Four tenths up. 4.5 tenths up. Yes, 25.1. We're heading towards, hopefully now, if we had a couple more laps of time trialing, I reckon we could be looking towards the 24s. An absolute abuse of track limits there. If we don't get a penalty for that, I'd be disappointed. There we go. I remember when that, yeah, it's still the much quicker line to take that. Drop one wheel on the grass on the other side. It's weird though that some cars as well, you will absolutely lock up and you'll be facing the other way. So it's always a gamble in most cars, to be fair. Yeah, favour the GTR. I'm a fan of the GTR. And, well, we're giving it a go for this race. I think we could do alright in this. I'm with you on that 24,900, Robert. I'd be very happy if I can set that as a lap time. We're still starting way down the order, however. Look at this. So we're into a couple of A-pluses in this one. Oh, we're last. We're all the way down the bottom. Look at this. The worst lap time in this lobby is a 25.2. We've only just beaten that on the last race, a 25.2. How? We're not going to do very well in this lobby. Oh no, we've climbed a bit too high now. We're in a lobby that is too good. Oh dear. We're in a lobby that is way too good now. Yeah, ouch, indeed. Put the light on, looks like you're in a nightclub. If I do that, that might look just a smidge better. Need some strobe, yeah. I got that effect on those lights. We'll give it a try. Right. Get a top 10 and smile. I think that's going to be the case in this one. Much better lobby than we've raced in so far this evening. Third race of the stream. Fingers crossed, considering we've got a few A-pluses in here and everybody is way quicker than me. Fingers crossed the GTR can do us proud. We're about to find out. Predictions in. Can we at all climb up the grid? It's just about keeping it on track for this one, I think. Brake balance to the rear just to try and protect the fronts, because that's what we had a lot of understeer with in the Evo as well. And the GTR feels like it's definitely going to be the same. Oh! Go! That guy ghosted and went straight through us there. Right, we do not have that magic fourth gear that we had in the Evo. Now, either P1 serving a penalty or we are way quicker in a straight line than he is. Given that we do have a slipstream of this Lamborghini right in front, so that does help. Make sure we give him the space on the inside there. Great racing. Great racing. Side by side through the chicane, love that. These guys going side by side by side by side. 4 wide across the start-finish straight. Damo coming back on track. Damo's being launched off the track. Oh no. Right, Damo, jump on the stream. We shall avenge you if you need. That was horrific, that. That was some clean driving he puts in the chat there. I don't know if you can see it. In the bottom left-hand corner. That is absolutely horrific. From Silver. That was shocking, that. Somebody tell Damo to jump on the live stream. Tell us what was going on with that one. We just witnessed that firsthand. We are witnessed a murder scene there. That's a great exit out this corner here. Come on. Right, we're going to work with the Spaniard who was had some great racing with just earlier. Whoa! Steady on. I'm going to trust that we were in your blind spot there. Ah! What's he doing? What's he doing? What was that? What? was that? That was horrific. Well, we let him off the first time because we thought, benefit of the doubt, that he maybe didn't see us. You can't wipe somebody out like that and drive on as if nothing has just happened. Absolutely awful. What on earth? Where's Demo? Let's have a good race. Right, me and Damo's going to drop back. I feel bad for Damo. I'm going to wait for Damo, and me and him are going to have a race of our own for the next 10 laps. Here we go. Where's he gone? He's here somewhere. He should be catching up. Has he binned it? Damo, don't give up. Don't give up, Damo. We're waiting for you. We're waiting for you. Go! Go! Oh shit. I've held off the power too long now. No! Damo! No! Where's he gone? Damo! Damo, if I wait any longer, I'm going to get disqualified. Go! Thank God for that. Right, let's go. Oh, tremendous. Right. Please don't bin it. Here we go. Right, me and Damo are having our own race for the next 10 laps. We've just witnessed him get absolutely murdered earlier on. And so now it's just me and him. 45 seconds behind the leader. Let's have a good scrap. P15 and 16. This is going to be the best race of the stream. I guarantee that much. Come on. Let's go. Damo was in the Honda in the last race as well, I think, wasn't he? What's happened, Jonathan? Are you been racing as well? Or are you saying you're sick of it based on the rage you've encountered from watching our stream? Right. We're going to have a good scrap here, come on. I'm saying that as I'm struggling to now catch up to Damo, who is most definitely the quicker driver between the two of us. No doubt about that, but he's in a tricky car, and I feel quite happy in the GTR, to be honest. Yeah, not much sportsmanship going on in many of the Gran Turismo lobbies at the moment. I think as well it does come down, honestly, I think it does come down to boredom as well, you know. I think people are fed up with the game themselves. They're not bothered about playing it as much as some other people. And so they just ruin it for everybody else. That's my thoughts. Oh, nearly binned it, nearly binned it, nearly binned it. Still struggling to really put a good close on demo here. Oh, big moment. Come on. Next lap or two. Let's have them. Yeah, sad to say, very true. Absolutely. It's yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those. I think we sort of want a poll almost at the start of each lobby for each race where it's like, are we actually going to drive properly in this one, or are we just going to mess about? Oh, very wide. Oh, please don't be a penalty. Right, we're still further ahead with this gap as well. Further, what's the word I'm looking for? Bigger gap this lap than the previous one. I thought we were going to be able to try and close up a little bit easier or better than we have done. Oh, Jojo's left. Our pal from earlier races in earlier streams, who was also a fairly dirty driver. He hated me and Adam. Right, can we look for a lunge? We're going to be about 2/10 back by the time we hit the braking zone. Oh no, not quite. Oh, we've opened up the gap now. Oh, we set fastest lap as well. I'll take that. Come on, I've got to have this. I've got to have this. Right, much better exit as well. Come on. Start closing again. Yeah, 24.9, that's it. So, we've managed that in the race. Granted, it's with a bit of help of slipstream. But surely that means we must be able to do a sub 125 in our actual normal quali. We do have a bit less fuel as well, however, so there is that to think about. Right, this lap, come on, I've got to get Demo on this lap. We've been behind him for 10 laps now, or however many, since we decided to have our own little mini championship here. Right, we're closing, we're closing. Oh! Just ran wide a little bit and then being dragged on track somehow, it looked there. Right, come on. 2.5 tenths the gap now. We're surely we've got to look to get the move on this one. Oh no! Demo! What are you doing? What's he doing? What? Demo! Why are you doing that? We'll wait again. He's not going to get away with not racing us. Oh no, Demo! We'll wait again. We'll wait again. We're determined to have a wheel-to-wheel race for the entire time. Oh man. Tremendous. He's loving it. I think he's just having fun now. He's catching. Right, here we go. We go again. Oh! I think he's given up now. He's into the pits. Oh, he's crashed into the pit wall. Oh, well. He's doing a pit stop. Tactical change of tyres, I think, on the last lap. Fresh set of tyres so we can get the fastest lap, I think. Oh, we're going to run wide as well. Right, we're going to race in the GTR again for sure. Well, that was an absolutely shameful drive from most of the people in this lobby. Make them wait. Right, we need to save this replay because we're going to have a look at this. So the Spaniard said check the replay. And we're going to do that. Because if I've called him out and it turns out he's done nothing wrong, I'm going to feel probably pretty bad. But let's have a quick look at that. We had some great race in the first lap or two. Literally. Have we left the door open for him? Right, let's have a look at this one. This is debatable here because we have left enough room, really, and then we're going to move across. Is that actually us braking? Moving in the braking zone? I think it might be, you know. I actually called him out on the... I actually called him out in the race, but I do think that... It might be us closing the door, you know. I do actually think it is. I mean, there's no doubt we are moving across the track quite a bit there. We are moving across the track quite a bit, and we're still going across there, actually. I take that one back. I called him out in the stream, and yet we are the one, actually, that's moving across. Oh, pains me to say it, but I do actually take the blame for that one. In fact, it doesn't pain me to say it, because if we were to blame, then we're to blame. It's as simple as that, but it did feel like in the race he had wiped us out. We were just too busy reacting to what was in front. Too busy reacting to what was going on ahead to notice that he was behind and even notice how much we were moving across, which did turn out to be quite a bit. So I hold my hands up. Absolutely, I was wrong on that one. Yeah, not his fault. I agree with that. Definitely. Definitely. So I take that back. However, we did still have some pretty horrific driving. It seemed, because Damo had a bit of a nightmare. So where's Damo? Here's Damo there. Oh, that's brutal for Damo, that one. Oh, and then Silver's going to run him off. Oh, no. Oh, that is absolutely brutal, that. So where did it all go wrong? So Silver's the one that makes the first bit of contact because this Spaniard sort of goes through. The Italian then is on his normal line. So Damo really not in the wrong on any of those incidences, really. But my word, what an absolute nightmare he's had there. That is so unlucky. So unlucky. And he's out the race by that point, so it's reset him as well. So luckily enough, though, we went to join him afterwards and had a good couple of races. Good bit racing with him. So yeah, nightmare for him. That is it's weird. The higher up the lobbies you go, the more indistinguishable the racing incidents become, isn't it? So yeah, a bit of a nightmare there. Right, into the race. We've got 2 minutes. I'm going to do the GTR again. We're absolutely sticking with the GTR, I would say. Ba, 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 ba. 1 minute left. Let's get ourselves in the GTR. Bosh. Let's go. Right, I'm just going to drop John a quick message. For anyone who isn't normally on our stream, John always is on the streams, but he's away at the moment. He messaged saying, what are the daily races? So, Road Atlanta, Group 4. What was race B again? Group 3, Deep Forest. Right, there we go. That is John, well informed on what's going on. Right, huge thank you once again to everyone who's tuned in at the moment. Really appreciate it. We used to go many hours, streams, days and weeks without a single person tuning in. So even when there's one person watching, it's always quite nice. So really appreciate it. We're going to, as I say, stick with the GTR since we didn't get a proper run out in that last race. What were you saying you're not convinced, Cheech, what you saying you're not convinced on? Still aggressive. Oh, his move to the, yeah, I got you. Yeah. Is he going to be in this one? No, he won't be because he would have been ahead of us, wouldn't he? Oh, man. Right, Arky's in this one as well. Heat. Oh, we got everybody in. Hogston's in as well. We got everybody. Dom as well, we recognise. Plenty people, plenty names. that we all recognise. Hogston's streaming as well, I think, at the moment. Right, let's go. Right, prediction. I didn't even see where we were starting. Predictions in though for this one. We're starting P11. Right, okay, slightly better then. Right then, let's give this a go in the GTR P11. Predictions in. How far up the grid, if any at all, can we manage to climb? We're a little bit late to change out of first gear there. Reactions need to be quicker than that. Oh, we already got someone right on us. He's going to go to the inside as well. Oh, we're going to hang it around the outside. We'll be lucky if we do. He backs off quite nicely and gives us the space. Not many people do at that point. Oh, we're going to run slightly wide. I was too busy watching the radar there, but he gave us a lot of space and we actually could have just driven as we needed to. Not often that you can put that much trust in drivers on here, so that's always good. Someone's been ran off up here. He's going to come. Oh, it's Damo again. Oh, no, Damo. Oh, he's had another nightmare of a race there. I don't know if he's been ran off or if he's gone off. Costas in front here. He's a very good racer, so I don't think he'll have pushed him off. My initial gut instinct on that one. We've got a Coca-Cola Lambo in front of us here. Tell you what, you can get great rotation and get your foot down nice and early out of there. Second gear in the GTR is mega. Puts you for a really good run on this back straight. Right, who's serving a penalty there? Cosmos serving a penalty. Costas in front. We might get a double move here. Absolutely, we're going to go for it. Giving the space. Kashif in front. Great racing yet again, side by side. Wheel to wheel through that last chicane. That is how it is done. That is what you want. That's always the tricky one here. Because the car on the outside wants to cut across. The car on the inside wants to inevitably run across the apex and run a little bit out wide. That's how you have loads of incidents as always in that turn one. That one may be on the edge there. I think we could all see what I was going for there. He'd had the nightmare run out. and had gone out wide, and we managed to get to the inside now. By the rule book, as there's been a lot of talk about in F1 about the rule book, I believe we were fine there. I do genuinely really believe that we were fine, but I might... I was debating on whether, just to be safe, maybe give the place back. I don't know. I do feel like we were... I don't know. I do feel like we were fine. What do people think? Just first reactions, or if you want to scroll back and watch that one again, what would your first thoughts be? I'm already putting doubt in my mind, so... He was obviously going a lot slower, and we've managed to get to the inside, but we have done it. We've been ahead at the apex by doing the Max Verstappen of just braking a lot later and racing to that apex. I think he's turned, and the initial bit of contacts came from him probably not expecting us to go for it. Because just as we talk about on this stream, very, very high high risk, often not much reward. Ramster behind, top split on second account, interesting, right, okay. Maybe we let him in front so we can learn something from him. Although we've just gained 3, 4, 5 tenths out of that hairpin, out of that chicane. Right. Slippery on controller. What you're saying there? Oh, about the something about the Evo. Let me check that in a second. .3 seconds off the lap in the Evo. Yeah, the Evo is, you've got to brake earlier, a lot earlier. Actually, it's not about braking earlier, but turning in earlier, which therefore means you need to try and brake a bit earlier, just to give yourself a comfortable turn. Otherwise, you're going to be understeering already. We got Arkies in front here, P7. Bounce your way across there if you clip that curb in the sort of right way or the wrong way. Right, look at that. Hogston's got the lap time down to a 24. 24.9 for the fastest lap currently. He's making good progress, I think. Further up ahead there, Hogston is. Right, we've got Arkies in front. Can we have him? Costas in front of him. Come on, go! Go! Right, we can have Arkies here, I think. Great racing yet again. We just don't manage to make that one stick. Oh, he's had a snap. He's had a snap from the not very compliant Lambo. Oh, can we make it stick? Go, 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 go. Yes. Right, we're going to have a great race with Arkies here, I think. Trying to hold on for P7. Costas in front for P6. Don't know if we're going to be really thinking about that one. .5 is the gap to him. Good move. Thank you very much, Robert. I mean, it was pretty fortunate that we managed to get that one just timed. That he'd gone off the track and give us enough time to get around just before the little chicane. Right, now, as we can see, or I don't know if we did see there, but just ahead, so we've got Costas in front. P3, 4 and 5 side by side pretty much, which could make things pretty interesting. We're going to lose time there because we braked way too much, took off way too much speed. That's probably going to be a penalty for an absolute annihilation of track limit abuse there, I would say. Oh, that is the absolute limit of what you can get away with, I would say, what we've just done there. Right, try and close to Costas in front. 2.8. .6. Still trying to close. Arky's 1 second. Oh, I think he served a penalty. Ramster's got behind, got past him there now. .5 again to Costas in front. Right, pretty much matched for pace, I think, with Costas. We're gaining a couple of tenths and then we're losing a couple of tenths. All in all, we're staying around about that 2.4, 2.5 mark. .1, we're closing here. Oh, come on, let's keep this going. Keep the pressure on. Ramster behind, though. He's definitely going to get past us before the end of this race, isn't he? Yeah, we did the Lambo build. I wasn't massively keen on it. I much prefer this GTR for sure. A lot more stable. A lot more easier to drive, that's for sure. Really is all on the exit, that corner there, isn't it? As tempting as it is to try and brake as late as you dare. Ramsted's just gone and set a new fastest lap. He's right on us now. We're going to be the next person that he's going to need to get past. 24.9 is his fastest lap. With a small dose of our slipstream. Oh no, Andy's in the Honda. Wow, nicely done. Quite clearly I need some lessons on how to be that quick in the Honda, because I definitely struggled. See the acceleration that the GTR has got, but here we go. P6, 5 and 4 all together. They're within about 6/10 of each other, I think. Oh yeah, the Cayman, absolute, yeah, torture is definitely one word for it. Horrific. TT as well, yeah, absolutely awful. Great car, that's the problem, but just understeer is not nice in those. Look at this, Ramsey's right on us. I don't want to lose enough time that he gets past us though, because I'd still want to catch up myself to these guys here. P6 in front. He's going to definitely go to the inside here. We hold it to the outside. I would say that was nicely done. I could be way wrong with that. I might have just really annoyed him there, but I thought that was really good racing. And we hold on to it for one more lap. It's not that I don't want him to get past. I don't want to lose time. I want to catch up to these guys here. That's the main stick of it for me. Go, 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 go. Keep your foot in. Just don't run wide, whatever you do. Oh, is that someone going off? It absolutely is. It absolutely is. Right, this is now the podium at the front of this little trio here. Please don't be a penalty. Please don't be a penalty. Right, he's got the move. I guess that one was only a matter of time. Really well controlled from him there. That was tremendously done. I had no chance. I thought, oh, I'll be the one that breaks later. Hang it around the outside. Or just, you know, do my absolute best to hold on to it. And, well, he does a tremendous job. And an even better one. Right, someone else has gone. Oh. Right, P6 in this lobby. In this lobby, if we hold, is going to be a good result. Ramsey's got one more lap to try and get past a couple of these guys here. And I think he's going to be absolutely pushing for the podium because he's so close to it. He races GT3s in real life. Well, there you go. I didn't know that. You can tell. Yeah, the F1 yesterday, what a tremendous race. What a tremendous race. I think the stewards did a better job this week than last week, just in my opinion. Oh, Orkies is gone. He's backed out of this race. No. We don't want that. He's gone for the move. He's gone for the move. Someone's going to be serving a penalty here as well. We've got a better exit because these guys have bumped on the way out of the corner. Someone's going to be serving a penalty. This P4 could soon become P3. We're not going to be too far or far off the podium. There's P3 there. I felt like that one was fair enough. I genuinely felt like that one was fair enough. I genuinely felt like that one was fair enough. I genuinely felt like that one was fair enough. I always hold my hands up. We know this by now. If I've got something wrong, I will hold my hands up. I genuinely felt like that one was more than fair enough. I think he's turned not realising, expecting us to be there. The contact made that one seem questionable. Even I'm doubting myself, but I really felt like that one was fair enough. Robert saying very fair. I'm glad Robert thinks so. Anyone else want to weigh in on that one? I genuinely feel like that one was okay, but... oh dear. Please don't leave. Was my... oh, he's left. Never mind. I was going to say, was my last move fair? I felt like it was. I really felt like it was. He left the door open. He left the door open. Right. What's his actual name then in the real world? Who does that account belong to? I absolutely want to review this one. Here we go then. So I'm told racing in front of us here is a real-life GT3 driver. I am way further behind than I would ever expect to be. Yeah, I'm saying that one's fair enough. He never disputed it or said that it wasn't fair enough. But I always just feel like I need to validate and clear my name before we really need to. From his perspective, we're actually alongside before he starts turning. Just have a look here. Oh, actually. Oh, I tell you what. Actually, I was going to say we're alongside long before he starts turning, but that's actually incorrect. So, I was going to say we're alongside there and then he starts turning, but actually in terms of steering input, which this is not how racing situations is measured, by the way, steering input at certain points, but now he started to turn in. Now he's started to turn in. That looks to me like he's racing on pad as well. Does anybody know? Does he stream? That looks to me like he's racing on pad. For us though, it was a really far move back, but I just came off the brakes and just rolled it through. I really do feel like that one was fine enough. I'm sticking with it. I am sticking with it. Even though quite clearly, I mean, we cut the corner. The actual edge of the track is measured by the end of the curb, not the yellow line, thankfully. Otherwise, we have absolutely ignored track limits to a great degree there. But I think that one, absolutely fair enough. Yeah, Robertson, give us the apex. Dom, how we doing? Good move, but holding your hands up is pointless. If you're wrong, give the place back. Not in that instance, so that was cheeky but fair. Yeah, absolutely. If I'm ever doubting it, we absolutely give the place back. There was one a little bit earlier, which I wasn't sure on. Let's actually have a look at that one if we can. Can anyone remember what lap that was? I was debating whether to give the place back, but I genuinely felt again that it was fine in the race. Who were we racing against? It was Kashi here, I think. So we had some really great racing with him. Yeah. Brilliant. Right, so this was the other one that we were debating whether or not we were in the wrong or in the right. As we can see, Kashi's going a little bit slower than you would expect around there, because he's had a little bit of a moment earlier on. At the point of the apex, we are definitely ahead. I was debating this one hugely in the race, and I almost stopped to give him the place back, just because I hate doubting myself, and I would always rather give the place back unless I'm absolutely sure. But we can see the slight moment that Lambo is a proper handful, and we are alongside at the time he goes to turn in. I just think not expecting us to be there. It's a weird one because, like in most cases of motorsport, and like the big debates being at F1 recently, we're defining everything by the apex, but at what point do we define the apex as the apex? Because you can't always wait for an apex to appear before you start turning. This is the sort of track where you are turning right as you are on this curb here. So you're going to go about 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 car lengths with your steering input. And then here comes us at the point in which you move across left to that apex, and we just happen to be there. So it's a really difficult one to judge in motorsport entirely, and there is the contact there. We're pretty much going straight on as well, by the way, such is the nature of that, but we're trying to slow ourselves down, so we're nowhere near in terms of following the usual racing line, which is where it makes things pretty tricky to steward and navigate and judge at the best of times. But I genuinely do believe that one is fair enough. Right. There we go. So as a race, not too bad. We made a good bit of progress. We got ourselves a good result starting from, I believe, well, pretty far back. So not too bad overall. Happy with that. There we go. Right, we get ourselves into another race if we can. Sticking with the GTR. We might be just a little bit too late to get into this one. And if we are, we will jump into Daily Race B. We got 49 seconds. We're absolutely going to have enough time. Bosch, we're sticking with the GTR. Let's go. Daily Race A, Slaughterfest this week. It always is. It always is. Oh yeah, it was the Swiss track, wasn't it, in the Group Bs? Do we know the name of that racing driver? The Ramster account? Is he actually... If someone can confirm his actual name, that would be amazing. Who was it that actually said he was a proper racer? Proper driver, race driver. Hello chat, hello Affinity Racing. Roger, rooms or roomes? How do we say that? Welcome along, buddy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please do hit the subscribe button. I'm sure you have done on the way in. What an absolute hero. That wasn't by you, by any chance, you that we were racing in the previous race there, was it? If it was, do let us know. A proper rammer, it seems. Right, we want brake balance. We don't want traction control. There we go. Roger, was that you? Were you Ramster in the last race? Right, let's have a go at this one. Starting P14, Demo in front of us again. Every race we've been on, he has had an absolute disaster of a race, getting pushed off the track. Every corner and every chicane. There we go. Go. Oh, so was that... Were you Ramster in the last race? Is that the one that you're saying? Is that correct? Because if so, we were trying to work out whether my overtake on the last lap was fair enough or if it was a bit over the limit. Ah, that wasn't you. Who were you in that last race then? You have to point yourself out so we can find you on the replay. Are you in this race or no? I might have had a look there. I might have had a look, but if you get past one car, it's bumper to bumper with another 3 in front. So it's clearly, if you get past Demo, you're only going to have a car turning into you who's just a little bit further up ahead. So that's not really worth it. We'll try and get 1 or 2 on the straight here if we can. Ah, that wasn't you. Who was, what's your gamer tag then? Who were you in the last race? If you were in the last race or if you're in this one. I'm confusing myself as much as anyone else now. Oh! All the carnage! Oh, keep it in. Ah, from Jamaica. Oh, wow. Well, thank you so much, buddy, for tuning in. Whilst you're still at work, hopefully you finish work soon. But thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Ash, how are we doing? What's your wheel and settings? The wheel is the Thrustmaster T300 RS. And the settings is, I think just within Gran Turismo, it's just 10 on everything. Force feedback and sensitivity. I think actually we reduced the sensitivity down to 9, I think. Only because when you're in the Group 1s or the Group 2s as well, in a straight line, the wheel will sort of not know what to do and it will just keep vibrating, basically. So I think we've set down to 9 now. Strength is on 10, sensitivity 9, if I remember. Right, we've got a bit of work to do in this one because we've started so much further back. No overheating, no, none of that. I'll not bore you too much, but we do oh god. We do have an issue with the wheel and the fan, but that's not an overheating issue as much as it is. Oh, Demo, that's my fault, that. That's my fault, that. I'm going to have to stop for Demo. Demo, Demo, Demo. Demo, Demo, Demo. Oh, that's my fault, that one. Sugar. He just said he's had an absolute nightmare in all of the races. He tells us to just go, but my conscience will absolutely not let me do that. I'm afraid I'm going to have to wait for him. There we go. I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry, Demo. Oh, man. At one point in time, one of my most popular YouTube shorts was where I murdered Demo 3 times in the same race. And only on the 3rd time did I actually launch him off the track. We almost spun him once. We then went into the side of him again. And then we had another one where I then eventually did spin and wipe him out. And for quite some time, that was one of my most viewed YouTube shorts. Oh, I'm so sorry, Demo. We hang fire, we give them the place. As far as I'm concerned, when people do that to me, it doesn't make up for it, but it is enough to show that you really are sorry, because we've ruined our race now as much as we have Demo. So when people give me the place back, I tend not to get as fuming as I would otherwise do. I'm so sorry, Demo. TGT2. I'd have to have a look to even know which wheel that one is, to be honest. I'm not even all too familiar, but I will have a look. Yeah, the only issue, sorry, to get back to that, the only issue with the fan is the fan kicks in, like goes overdrive, and then it settles itself down. That's really the only thing, but the wheel itself's not overheating. You can turn it off, or sort of quick reset the fan. But now I just let it run, and it just dies off itself. But I think that's because the wheel's a good few year old now, and we've absolutely hammered it, of course. So it certainly had a good life, and apart from that fan, the feedback, everything in it is still absolutely more than fine. Just every now and again, normally at the start of a stream, within the first sort of 20 minutes of firing the wheel up, it will the fan will kick into overdrive, but that's about it. Right, Demo just let us pass there. I don't know why, but he obviously wants to, well, obviously wanted to let us pass. I felt like that one definitely was my fault. It might not have been, but it felt like we were the reason that he ended up that far wide, so... Oh. Right, after this one, we'll try and set a good quality time. I'm sticking with the GTR though, really enjoying the car itself. Do I want a beer? I'm bad enough driving without beer, and I'm sad enough not to drink, thankfully, but if I was driving drunk, I promise you it would be a lot worse than this, or I would hope anyways. Maybe it would be better, who knows. Yeah, Roger, I haven't tried the 155. I did spot that one earlier. Maybe we give that one a go as well. I would just love to have a good race in the GTR. Although we did have one in the last one, so maybe we should try a different car now. But I would love to have a great race in the GTR. Sadly, we've not managed to be fighting at the front in the GTR just yet. We might as well hammer through some chocolate while we have an absolute nightmare. A German beer, I'll drive a little faster. I see. How many tenths? How many tenths? Oh, what am I doing? That's cutting the... Well, actually, it was alright. Well, we didn't die. It wasn't any quicker, but... Oh, God. Signing off for now. Enjoy the stream. Thank you so much, Robert. Really, really appreciate that, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by all the way from Texas. How about it? What an absolute hero. See you again soon. Absolutely, mate. We stream every Monday night. Of course, that's night time for us, but appreciate that's probably middle of the day for you. What are you in Texas? 7 hours? 7 hours behind, I think? Or 5 hours, something like that, anyways. I say behind, of course, normal for you, but behind GMT time. But yes, thank you so much, buddy. Hopefully we'll catch you in another stream. Really appreciate it. And sorry I didn't notice that you'd been subscribed for a few months now. Totally my bad, that one. But really appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully your day goes a bit better than this race, which has been a nightmare at the moment. Damo catching up to us as well. Oh, and a penalty. Oh, Damo's going to get past us as well. Right. Does anyone want to make a suggestion, by the way, on which car we try next? I think the Alpha probably is a good shout, the 155. As Roger says, we'll try give that a go. Any other suggestions that we want to have a little look at that we think could be good? I think if we even get remotely close to a top 10 here, we'll be close. We'll be good. The Evo we've tried. I wasn't a massive fan of the Evo. We'll definitely try the 155 though. We'll give the Alpha a go. Trusty little Alpha. Yeah, because the Ferrari won yesterday. Take the Ferrari. Wacky Racer, how we doing? The Vantage, now that could be a bit of a challenge, couldn't it? Now we haven't been streaming our British Heart Foundation races, but we've been in the, or we were in on the last season, the Vantage, in the Group 4 Vantage for our British Heart Foundation Touring Cars season, which was absolutely mega. And the Aston was awesome. The only problem is, it was amazing in the sort of the balance of power that it gives for private lobbies or multiplayer lobbies, but it's a totally different balance of power on this circuit. I'll definitely have a look at it and double check, but when it comes to the daily races, the balance of power that it gives is totally different, and that makes it not so good. But it was a tremendous car in our British Heart Foundation races. Alpha Capri, welcome along, buddy. Thank you very much. Smash the like on the way in. What an absolute hero. As it's free, so don't be greedy. Love that, mate. Oh, thank you very much, buddy. Really appreciate it. An Alpha and a Capri is quite the combo. The crossover we didn't know we needed. Oh yeah, the WRX used to absolutely dominate the Group 4 races, and then it got so nerfed, rightfully so, by the way, because it was just the dominant car no matter which lobby you were in. But yeah, I do wish it was a bit more competitive again in some of them. Great little car to drive, that. Really, really like that one. Best lap in the Evos is 24.8. Nice. We're yet to get into the 24s. Yet to get down to the 24s for quali. We got down to the 24s in a race, but that was courtesy of a very helpful slipstream. We got 24. Let me read that again. You got a 24.1. You got a 24.1 in the Aston Martin, or no? Or that's the Ghost you've loaded on. If you managed a 24.1 in the Aston Martin, for a start, I need to be in the Aston Martin right now, and I need to find out how the hell you do a 24.1 in an Aston Martin. From the last time here to a Ghost. Oh man, wow. Is that under a different... Like, I'm not genuinely asking you. Is that under like a different balance of power or something? Or like from previous or different settings? Or do you reckon you could do that same lap time now, like after a few updates and stuff? I don't know how long ago obviously you'll have set that Ghost. So if that's on these current settings, that is absolutely mega. Right, one more lap. This has been an awful race, this one. Just lapping round at the back. At least we've had clean air, for the most part. Looking at recommendations for, what's that, for a rig? Yes, absolutely. Thank you for subscribing there, by the way, Luke. I couldn't work out what that name said on my little Streamlabs notification, but then I've realised that it's yours, as the text on a comment comes up a lot larger than it does for subscribers. Thank you so much, buddy. Really appreciate that. The recommendations, what budget are you looking at, firstly? Do you have a budget in mind, or sort of top figure that you want to get it beneath? We were originally on the... what was it called? It was the first ever one that I got. Seat and rig was an ADX, and it was it was definitely less than 200 quid. It was 150 quid, I think. That's definitely one of the cheaper ones, but the chair was fairly uncomfortable. I've got to say that now. It was a fairly uncomfortable actual chair that you sat in on that. But that's a great little setup. The next step up is the one of the PLAYSEAT ones, and I can't remember what that model is called. Is it the Evo? I think maybe. And that's where it's just basically got, it's the same as the ADX, the same setup where they kind of have the spine, if you like, runs across the floor. So just one metal tube across the floor. The seat is at the back of it, and then midway down the rig is the word I'm looking for. The mount that the wheel and pedals go onto. And then eventually, anyways, I got onto this one here, which is the Prime. What is it? What's that say behind me? GT Omega Prime rig, which is a great rig. Really recommend it. Really good. Takes a long time to set up, or it took me a long time to set up because I don't read instructions. And this has all been mega. We had a really bad squeak with this chair, but then a bit of WD-40. Job is a good one. Fixed it straight up. Started on the Omega Classic wheel stand, and then eventually bought the seat attachment, and I'm fine with that. There you go. Yeah, if you've got a budget in mind, there's definitely all budgets definitely can be catered for, which I think is the good thing. Anything, you know, sort of 100 quid to 100 grand if you're Joe Rogan. Right, well, we're not going to be saving that race because that was absolutely horrific. Right. Wonderful. Right, we'll go again. Should we try the Alpha then? Some people saying the Alpha. What was the other car someone suggested? Oh, the G70. Oh, we got too much to do. We got one more race, but I want to try the G70. Sorry, hitting the mic. I want to try the G70. I want to try the Alpha. And someone else mentioned something else, and I can't remember what it was. The 650 looks good round here, and I've got no idea why. Yeah, the Aston, the 155... Right, which should we try first? Let's quickly try the Aston, because I'll tell you straight away on this balance of power and after this update and stuff, I'll tell you straight away whether that's going to be any good. There it is there. Go, 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 go. Right, we do 2 laps in this, and then we'll do a lap in the Evo, in the 155. Oh, €500 budget. Oh, fair enough. Well, that's a decent budget then. So yeah, yeah, I would say the PlaySeat Evo is going to be your best. The PlaySeat Evo going to be a great option there, definitely, and plenty change left over as well. Right, you just need to remember with this car that it's not four-wheel drive like everything else we've been in. So there's going to be a little bit of that soaring at the wheel. Oh my god, that's going to be really great in a race of 14 laps, isn't it? Get your guesses in for which lap I bin it on. Oh no. That, honestly, that corner there is where the GTR just wipes the floor with every car out there, because it is second gear, get it turned. As soon as you're more or less facing the right way, you just power down and away you go, and you're absolutely laughing in that. The Evo's got better straight line than this. It's not quite as good as the GTR out of the corners, so it's a subpar to quite a few of the cars we've already been in. Right, proper lap here. If we don't get a mid 25, I'm going to say this is no good. Yeah, right, I'm probably going to jump in the Alpha. Titan Cockpit is around 450. Oh, Titan Cockpit, I've not actually seen that one, to be fair. I'll be honest with you, yeah, I'm probably not the best person to actually ask for reviews and advice, because apart from the ones that I've bought, I can't really remember many of the other competitors. Omega Art Cockpit, yeah, that's... I remember looking at that one, actually. I remember looking at that one. This was about 750 or 800 in total, I think. Right, try the 155. We're going to end up staying in the 155, I think, because we're not going to have time to back out of this and then go again. Fingers crossed this is a good one. I'll be honest, a little bit understeery this actually. Oh my god! Even this has a bit of lift off oversteer there. How on earth? Right, we're really going to have to hope for the best with this car here. Yeah, I think everyone else has given you better suggestions than what I did, to be fair, Luke. So there we go. PD's really messed up the latest updates on this, latest physics on this update. Well, we're about to find out whether or not it was hard to really judge on that particular lap there, whether or not this is going to be any good or not. Yeah, I don't know. Right, we're up into an A+ lobby with this one then. Way beyond our means yet again. Stacked A+ lobby. And then us in P12. So, we're about to find out how good or bad this Alpha 155 is. We've not seen many people racing it. We might be about to find out why. Or we might have found out that everybody has missed a trick. Which is it going to be? Starting P12. Demo in front of us again. He has had an absolute nightmare set of races. And we didn't help in the last one where we binned him off. After he'd been binned off by other people in the past 2 or 3 races. So I'm going to make sure we stay well clear of him in this race. As the Constantina almost puts us into the back of him there. And again. Someone's already gone off here, almost. Oh, Demo! Right, at least we know that one wasn't our fault. That one was, though. That one absolutely was our fault. Or my fault. Ah, where is he? Jed, where are you? Right, come on. P7 and 8 side by side, having a bit of a nightmare as well. Oh, we're going to run wide. No, we're not. We're all right. Go, 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 go. Oh, no. Jed's gone. Well, he hasn't gone, but we've got past him. And hopefully we can get past another here. Round the outside. How's your rejoin? Ah! Oh, they've all gone side by side into each other. No! That one might have been potentially deemed as our fault. I don't know. These four-wheel drives out of that corner, just absolute tremendous. 10th gained, 2/10 gained to the leader there. Great acceleration in this thing as well. You're reckoning we're good? You're saying that wasn't our fault? We're in the clear. All the way around the outside with that one. Oh, we just don't want to understeer too far wide. Right, go. P7. What a crazy first lap or two this has turned out to be. Stewart's cleared me. Alright, okay. Well, I'll take that then. No 10-second penalty. That's good. Yeah, I mean, obviously there was nothing intentional. We did make that a touch of contact as we tried to... We were sort of second-guessing which way he was going to go. We went to the inside, and then, of course, he had the car on his left, which I think's moved him across, and then just all three of us have had a bit of contact. I mean, we came off okay. I don't think that the others did, I'll be honest. That was probably pretty clear to see, but... Right, problem now is all these guys up ahead are all A+ drivers. It's a case of holding on to P7 without losing much time of defending rather than trying to push on, I think. Heat with a fastest lap as well. Nicely done. Judged a racing incident. Right, at the very least, that'll do. Right, gap below, 8 seconds to the leader as well. Right, now I don't know if you can see that there, but up until about 130 miles an hour, we gain a lot. Acceleration really, really good in this thing. But then once we're up into 5th, we start to drop time overall on those straights. So clearly the straight line speed obviously dropping off in comparison to some of the other guys. Just about trying to be as smooth as possible through as much of this as possible. Trying not to run wide there, so we can see we start to gain a little bit of time again. Mostly referencing, of course, the race leader, since it's the easiest one to reference. Watch this, how much time we gain out here, just guaranteed. I'm putting money on it. Please gain time. Yeah, we gain half a tenth straight away there out the corner. That's going to come down more than a tenth and a half. Look at the acceleration through 3rd and 4th gear. As soon as we're in 5th, that time goes straight back up. And then we end up back at the same 8.2 that we were when we came out of the corner. Right, Hudson in front, yeah, 2.5, 2.6. Come on, we're chasing this down, doing our absolute best. Right, we're closing. 1.4 to Hudson in front here. Come on. Fairly stacked A+ lobby. Come on. Now we've got the slipstream. Does this make any difference? Does this help us as much as I think it's going to? Brake balance all the way at the rear because we're absolutely doing in the front tyres here. The difference the slipstream makes. Come on, go! 7.5 to the leader as well. Not that we're expecting race wins, but we're just... It's always a good measure. 24.4 Lopez there for the fastest lap. Rapid quick. Right, P6 could comfortably be ours then. Hudson with a penalty. Go! G, how are we doing? Sorry buddy if you've been there a while. Only just spotted that comment. I do apologise. Oh, am I only just noticing? I think I am, you know. I'm only just noticing. I think you need to short shift this Alpha now. That never used to be the case, I don't think. I might only just be noticing that. I don't know if that's the case or not. I'm trying to work that out there. Three-quarters on the rev bar. Well, I'll bear that in mind. There we go. Right, these guys are scrapping. Oh, now I'm into the habit of short shifting it already. Like, proper short shifting. Right, overall, I'm happy with this. We're gaining time to the leader. Oh, Heat's in the lead now. Spark's just behind him as well. Lopez is obviously someone... He's starting from the back. With the fastest lap, 24.4. There's no way he's... unless he's dropped off the grid completely. Right, is this a mistake from someone there? 3.3 to the car ahead. We've still got 4 more laps to go. I don't think we're really going to close that in. Hudson's behind us here as well. Closing in with great pace, actually. Those guys side by side, switching in the order as well, I think. Yeah, Ted's got in front. No, I do that every time. I make that same mistake every time. Hudson's going to just fly straight through there. What a div. No, Luke, haven't tried Daily Race A yet. We normally just end up sticking with Daily Race C overall on here, but it's because we don't get to stream as much as I would like. So we normally only get, guaranteed we get 3 or 4 hours on a Monday. That normally ends up being Daily Race C all the way through. Unless all of them are absolutely tremendous combos, which very rarely happens. Right, there we go then. We've cost ourselves a couple seconds. Can we close back up? 1.9.8 to Hudson in front. Front end grip just struggling a little bit now. I've only got 2 laps left to try and get back P6. I don't quite think it's going to happen, but fingers crossed. Pushing a bit too hard now, come on. Yeah, P6 it's going to be. Can't argue with that one. Right, not a bad race, not a bad stream at all. It pains me to say it when there's a daily race that is got no strategy, no tyre, no weather, no fuel, no nothing. It pains me to say it, it's still quite a good combo. 14 laps trying to drive flat out at this track is still a real challenge. So I don't mind it so much. Similar to Brands Hatch, when you have Brands Hatch, that is, I love it when there's fuel and strategy and whatever else, because the undercut's so powerful there, so it's always amazing to start at the back, do the undercut. But this is one of those where it's such a challenge, and Brands is the same, and in fairness, Nordschleifer and stuff similar as well, of course, Bathurst as well, where it's just a lot of laps, and it's almost first person to bin it is out. That's what I quite enjoy about this combo in particular, or this track in particular. So really, really good stream. Still really enjoyed it. We're up there with the A pluses at the top end of this lobby, which doesn't happen very often. So we're slowly but surely getting back to A plus, which we very briefly did have at one point. And I want to try and get it back and stick with it. But we'll find out whether we can do that in the next few weeks or so. That's kind of going to be the challenge, I think. But thank you so much to everybody who subscribed. Luke, shout out to you, as you are the latest subscriber. But we also had, I'm just trying to check here, Azel, or Azel Racing. Thank you so much. If you're in chat, or you're on the stream now, drop a wave in chat, or say hello in chat so that I can thank you properly. But really appreciate everybody and new subscribers, new faces. We've got new people joining the channel every video, every YouTube short, every stream now. Well, that's the way it feels, which is really, really nice. So really appreciate it. Appreciate everyone's support. If you haven't done so already, please do hit the like button on the way out. And if you haven't done so, if you haven't subscribed yet, and that is most important, please do so. If you see any videos going up online, shorts and long form videos and stuff like that, please give them a watch, give them a share, give them a like, give them anything that you can to for a little bit of support. It goes a long, long way to supporting such a small channel. We've just hit 2,000 subscribers, and so we want to continue that growth onwards and upwards towards 5,000 is probably the next little milestone, I think. So hopefully we can try and hit that. I kind of want to have that by the end of next year if we can do. That's the aim. So that's the goal. But thank you so much everybody for tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Enjoy what is left of your night. Cameron, thank you very much. Congrats on the 2K, mate. Have a proper or have a good night. I shall do. Thanking you. Yeah, we hit 2K. Did we do it on the last stream, or maybe it's the stream before? I think. And we managed to do it whilst I was racing as well. And then I recorded that video and accidentally deleted it. So I was meant to have a video that said we hit 2K and da-da-da, and me being on stream as it happened, and then I deleted the file by mistake and emptied the recycling before I realised. What a div. But there we go. Enjoy what is left of your night then, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. As I say, keep your eye out for any videos, YouTube shorts, and more live streams as well in the week. Also a note, we've got the Nations Cup now coming up is the next thing, and that starts this Saturday. So we're going to do all of those if we can do. Group 1 at Monza. That's going to be interesting. Special Stage Route X. Now, I'm not sure about that one because they always have some wacky combos in the Nations Cup. I don't really know about that one because it's obviously a bit of a nightmare. But the 23rd as well is an unknown round at the moment. I don't know if that means that it's undecided or they are doing their best to keep it under wraps. Either that or what it does sometimes mean, speculation, is that a new update might be on the way, and that is going to be a new track that is released on an update. So that has been the case once or twice. So rumour mill starts here. Go spread it like wildfire. We might have ourselves a new track coming on Gran Turismo. That is just me being optimistic, keeping my fingers crossed. But otherwise, that is that. So thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. I will catch you all a little bit later in the week, hopefully, most definitely on Saturday for this round of Nations Cup. So I will see you all then. Toodles!